Hey there, survivors. Cougar here, back with more Survival Fountain of Youth. Our destination today is Silver Island, which is right in front of us. But I was thinking before we make landfall, well, for one thing, it's very foggy today. And I'd like to be able to see some of the island so that we can make a smart decision, or an informed decision at least, on where to tie up the ship. But I was also looking at my inventory, trying to, get our weight down before we went onto the island, and realized that we have got all these books, 5 skill books that we have found on these islands so far, on Sulphur Island and Crocodile Island, and we've got plenty of food and water. So why don't we take a day or two and read up these books, and so that we can take advantage of whatever skills they're going to give us. So let me just hold on. Let me go into my storage here and top off my water so that we can start this. I have a Tegu flask that's almost half empty here and a full one in my inventory. So we'll just have a sip of water, and then let's read some of these skill books and see what we get from them. 6 hours, that's going to make us very tired. Take away some food and some water. And the sun came out. Okay, medicine unlocks the antiseptic recipe, which, as I believe, is mold and alcohol. We found a bunch of mold on Crocodile Island, and so we'll just have to go back, and I think we already have a still back at the bird region, so we'll be able to make alcohol and make some antiseptic, which is very powerful. I'm tempted to do a little bit of sailing right now while it's pretty, to try to see what's going on. There's that. This is Silver Island right in front of us, but there's a rope bridge over there. There's a mapping tree right in front of us, which would seem like a good place to start. So let's see if we can get up to that mapping tree, if there's a good way to land here that will allow us to go right up to that mapping tree and start this off with some mapping so that we can then make a better decision. And then we'll keep doing that with the books when the weather is bad, and we don't want to be out in the rain and the fog. We can spend the day reading those skill books. But for now, let's take advantage of this nice, bright, sunny weather and find a good place to tie up. All right, so there's a rope bridge leading up to a cartographer's tree over there. And then there's that looks like a cartographer's tree there. And this looks like a good place to beach the ship. So let's anchor here. And yeah, we'll continue, as I said, we'll use the good weather when we have it to do some exploration and stuff. I would like to get something mapped out immediately if possible. Let's see if there's a way up to that cartographer's tree there, so that we can have this. Otherwise, I'm going to climb the mast of the ship and do a little map just so that we know where the ship is. And I still have no running sounds. My footsteps are not making any noise. And I don't know how to fix it. It comes and goes. There, now suddenly my footsteps are back again. It looked like a cartographer's tree. Maybe it wasn't. Well, maybe it wasn't. Okay. This isn't a cartographer's. I swear I saw one right up here, right? That's not. Nope. Oh, no. Wait, over here? No. Well, there's a liana tree. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I shouldn't. Just never side strafe in this game. You're going to walk right into a snake every single time. Got a little scratch. It's okay, I'm not worried. We have good healing perks, so there's a chance that scratch just heals itself. If we take care of ourselves, maybe it heals. Okay, so there was another. I'm sure I did see a cartographer tree at some point, but it might be. We might have to go across the water, across those rope bridges to get up to it. I don't want to leave this area without doing some kind of mapping, though. Well, it looked like a cartographer tree to me, but I guess it wasn't. Okay, so let's. That. I know there's definitely one up there. I saw it as we were coming in. So let's see if we can get to that one. Oop, I just backed into something. Oh my gosh, I just banged the crap out of our boat. Sorry. Ship, boat, I'm not really sure what to call this. It is a ship. I mean, a schooner is a ship, not a boat. Oh yeah, and there's a sunken... But let's get this mapping done. This is a fishing spot. Perfect place to leave the ship. Okay. All right. We're getting a little bit tired now because we spent almost the entire day reading that book. But let's see if I'm going to check the time of day right now. It's almost dark. If we can make it up to that cartographer's tree before dark, then we'll come right back and sleep. Or, I mean, I have my sleeping bag on me. We could just sleep up there. Ooh, rickety. Watch your step. Okay. Nice little spot. Not going that way. Now I have footsteps on rock. That doesn't seem to be a problem. I'll bet there's a snake waiting for us somewhere around here. There's one. All right, liana tree. One of these is going to be a cartographer's tree, right? Not this one. Not this one. Hmm. I'm sure it was a cartographer's tree, wasn't it? Whoa. Not that way. No footstep sounds. Hmm. It surely did look like... Well, we're up pretty high there anyway. Let's... Even if it's not a cartographer's tree, I guess we'll just do some mapping anyway, right? Okay, good. No, there is no cartographer's tree up here. Just the banyan with the liana. All right, well, let's just continue. And there was no... so what I was seeing was the liana trees, not cartographer's trees. Rats. Okay. Well, there's a cartographer tree there. So across the bridge and then northeast. So let's check that out. Although it is getting dark now. So why don't we throw our sleeping bag down and spend the night up here. Let's have a bite to eat before this stuff goes bad. Yep, you're getting sleepy. I understand. Let's go to sleep. And sleeping bag. Where'd you go? Oh no, don't tell me I left my sleeping bag somewhere. Oh, crap. I must have put it down somewhere and forgot to pick it back up. Ah, oh, damn it. Okay, well, back to the ship. Yeah, we'll just pick this up in the morning, guys. I'll go back to the ship. Hopefully, I accidentally put it in one of my storage containers on the ship. My sleeping bag, that is. Otherwise, we're going to have to... not sure what we're going to have to do. I have no idea where I left it, though. Alright, you know what? I'll see you guys in the morning. I'm just going to run back to the ship and sleep. Whoa! Ah, guys, I was about to go to sleep, and think something keeping us from healing while we're asleep is risk of malaria. Good thing we made some of that bark concoction, the new medicine, before we left the bird region. So let's have one of those. Risk of malaria disappeared. Now we can sleep. See you in the morning. Good morning, everyone. Back out to explore. This seems like a long... If we have to get back to the ship, we're going to have to go all the way back this way. I feel like over where we were on the beach the first time we tied up was probably a better place to leave the ship. So let's get back over there. The schooner should make more noise. There should be more wave sounds, I think. Okay, and just really quick, let me check my storage and see if I accidentally dropped my sleeping bag in here. No, not there. And not here either. Well, I left it on Sulphur Island or Crocodile Island. I'll have to swing back that way and see about retrieving it or make a new one. Okay, so map check. Where are we now? So we're down here. Date palm, date palm. And what are we looking for? There's a special object there. Buffalo potion there. This is a large island. What we're really looking for are the map pieces, which are here. There's a Chronicles there. And then there's one up here. And we only need 2, and it looks like those are the 2 that we need. So, let's head north. And then maybe we don't really need to hit a cartographer tree down here since we mapped from that high point. So let's just go north. No footsteps. Oh, I wish there was a way to fix this. I don't like it. It ruins my immersion. I have a large red block blocked off on the health bar down below, but not... Or, no, that's my stamina. My stamina. Why is my... Oh, because I'm cut. That's why. And I think I only have 1 steamed bandage left. Yeah, but I have a bunch of buffalo potions, and those cure everything. And I'm low on health anyway, so we'll use a buffalo potion. What's this? This goes up. Let's go up. What's up here? No. Oh, wait. There's something. Don't tell me. Ah, great. A buffalo potion to replace the one we just used. That looks great. Look at that. Beautiful. Nice. Well, that worked out well. Perfect timing. Use a buffalo potion, get a buffalo potion. Oh, there's a cave. Check that out. And then some man-made stuff up there, but I don't know how we're going to get up there yet. Let's go check out the cave. Looks like a good place to have a little temporary base. Get a little shelter from the rain there. Oh, good, a book. Yeah, we gotta spend a day and just read up all these books. That was a scorpion there. I'm actually gonna kill him because we're running a little bit low on scorpion remedies, the poison remedies. We need scorpions for that. See, now I had footsteps inside the cave when I was on the dirt. Now that I'm back on the grass, no footsteps. So we have to be looking for ways to go up. That does not look like a way up. That does not look like a way up. That looks like a way up. Okay. And that looks like a fruit tree. I'm not sure what type of fruit that is. Is that Jatoba? Platonia. Okay, good. I'll always take some fruit. I like eating fresh food. No footstep sounds. Oh, there's another place where you could put your ship. That actually looks like that's the intended spot to bring your ship in and maybe make a little base. Just gonna keep exploring for now. Oh, there's a white jackal. I only want to mess with these guys if they mess with me. Oh, here's some kind of mine. That is a coal deposit. This is Silver Island, so I assume we'll be finding silver mines here too. Oh, look at the plains. Whoa, cool. Nice big open area. Good place to do some farming for the farming update. Oh, there's a new creature. There's the doe. Yep, there's the doe. Let's see how fast. Oh, and here's a bunny. Let's get a bunny. Come here, bunny. Level 8. Rabbit. Let's get rabbit skin. I don't think we need the meat or the bone. We'll just get the skin. Condor found me. Come back, Condor. I killed the condor, but I swung too late and he tagged me. I don't need any of that stuff. Now we've got a rabbit skin. Good. And then new... These are new plants. I'll have to see what those are, but I think we're going to have to kill this jackal. Nothing we really need here. Well, I'm going to take those jackal fangs. You never know. Okay, and what do we have here? Flax! Cool. Let's gather up all the flax. One new blueprint unlocked, bundle of flax. I assume this will go on the improved loom that we built back at base. We do not know. That will make linen fabric. Oh, and there's a new type of spider. That is the Black Widow. More flax. Get all the flax. Because there are, in fact, 2 new armor sets. Clothing armor sets in the game. And I think one of them is going to be made of this flax. So we'll get as much of that as we can. I'm going to check the map real quick. More flax up here. Eucalyptus and a water source. A special object and some oranges. A big head that I don't think has a use, but there's something on it. Hunter hat blueprint. And those are orange trees, but you know what? We've got all the platonia that we picked up, so I'm not going to mess with the orange trees. We'll leave them for after we finish our platonia. I think we're also carrying a bunch of the those mango. That's just chamomile. Yeah. There's more flax. That's a lot of flax. I'm not sure. This stuff probably doesn't weigh too much, but we're going to have to head back and drop off some of this flax back at the ship at some point. And a new water source, usually guarded by snakes. I don't hear any yet. Oh, there's one. Yeah, see. I should have shot him instead of trying to cut him. Alright, let's drink some water and then fill up our Tegu flask if it needs filling up. Actually, have we even used any yet? Yeah, we have. Okay. Okay. Now we're topped off on water, and there's cattails here, but I don't need them. More clay. Clay's really going to weigh us down. Yeah, we're already heavy with the clay. All right, I'm going to leave the clay here. We know where it is. We can see it on the map. We can come back for the clay if we need it. I'm going to eat something while we're in our inventory. We found that loaf of bread on the other island, but this breadfruit is about to go bad, so let's eat that first. And we found these apples on the other island too, but those probably give me water, which I don't need right now, so I think I'll eat the bread instead. The bread will give us 23 food, and we only need 10, so I'm going to hold off on eating bread. There's another snake. Another clay. I'm just going to move that up front with the other clay that we have. Okay. All right. So what now? So we're up here. Oh, eucalyptus is always good. Okay, I probably should have, I've just thought of it after the fact, but I probably should have gotten the bark too, because now that we have the bark concoction, that's not yet another use for bark. Bark, which seemed superfluous at first, as the game gets more updates and more recipes and stuff, there are now multiple uses for bark. There's another bunny rabbit. Oops. You know what? I'm going to look around for more bunny rabbits before we leave this area. No. That's the condor that I killed. All right, okay. And these new does, which I hear one over here. He's up in the rocks there. Yep. Come on, Sparky. You know what? Let's see how fast they are. Maybe we can catch them on foot because we're just that fast. Yep, we can, but I gotta let my stamina recharge a bit. Come back, Bambi. Nope. Nope. And that. Oh, missed some flax. Oh no, it's being restored. Oh, there's a bunny. Let's get this bunny. Oh my gosh, the lack of footsteps is driving me nuts. No, we don't need the meat. Oh, someone please tell me how to get my footsteps back. Hello? Bye. Oop, got him. That'll at least slow him down. Now we should be able to catch him without burning too much stamina. Good night, Bambi. What you got? Hang on. Ooh, I'm bouncing around here. What you got? What you got? What you got? You got a buckhorn. You got a buck trophy. I'm not going to take the trophy. And it is now officially nighttime, but I have to risk injury to get these two good things, a fresh hide and a buckhorn. Ow! I hurt myself. All right, well, let's be smart about this then and light a torch. Torch, torch, torch. Where's my torch? Now we won't get injured again, hopefully. And I have no way to sleep through the night because I have lost my sleeping bag somewhere. I may have to go back and review some of the footage from the last couple of episodes to figure out where I left my sleeping bag. Or we just have to make a new one. Okay, well, I think we got... I'm going to see if I can get one more buck before we call it a night. They're pretty fast until you plink them. And there's a condor overhead now, too. He's going to be hunting me. Get him? I got him. So he'll be slower now. Now we'll be able to catch him and hit him. And there's a cartographer's tree, but we've already mapped this area. Buck. Come here, buck. A buck hide. Now that's probably just decorative, so actually I'm not going to cut that. But we'll take this fresh hide. And no buckhorn from this one. And we're overloaded now. You know what we can do, unless that burb is going to be a problem, we are not super tired. I was thinking maybe we read a book here instead of dropping something, just to get our weight down. We've got the torch. We can read by torchlight. Skinning, cooking, drying, sailing. that it? Fencing. Unlocks a strength effect. Let's try that one. 6 hours, 40 minutes. That is going to tire me way the heck out. I mean, we are going to have to sleep at some point here. Let's just do a couple hours of reading here. Well, that was kind of pointless, in fact, because it didn't lighten us up at all. We don't really need these fresh hides. Just drop one. Are you coming for me? No? Good. Okay, so we are... So this is where we first tied up. Kind of screwed that up again. Yes, we got him, but he got us too. I got to swing a little bit earlier because they dive pretty quickly. So we tied up here. We climbed to the top. We did our mapping. We went back down. We moved the ship. We came north. We went up here, across that bridge, down through some windies, somehow, through here maybe. Yep, and then came out here, harvested flax, visited the water site, killed some does. Okay. The ship is not that far away if I can figure out a safe way down this cliff. So let's go this way. Meh. I want another buckhorn, so I'm going to chase these guys down as long as we have a little bit of energy left. Let's go after this one. Oops. That's what I meant to do. Leveled up my shoot. A condor's after me again. Oops. I gotta let my stamina recharge, so we're just gonna watch Bambi. Are you gonna give me a horn? No horn from this guy. Okay. Coming at me. Gotta swing sooner. Meat, eggs, that kind of stuff. Okay, well, even if we got a buckhorn from one of these bucks, I would have to drop something in order to carry it. So why don't we just head back to the ship? We'll drop off a bunch of this flax. I really don't want to continue this without a sleeping bag, though. Another doe or deer right in front of us. Oh, shoot. Am I down to my last arrow now? Where's the arrow? Bolt, not arrow. Bolt, sorry. This is the direction we want to go anyway, so as long as the buck is going this way. Missed. And that bolt is gone. Shoot. Whoa! Flying jackal. Oh, I can't believe it. I let my health get so low. That's alright. Hey, quick TP back to the ship. Oh well. I gotta retrieve all my stuff, but... Ay, ay, ay. We can eat and drink from the ship's stores before we go back and try to retrieve our stuff. What do I have to eat and drink? Okay, and sleep. Let's put out our torch first. And sleep the night away. It's only 3 hours till sun. My fighting skills, I'm very, very out of practice. Oh, it looked like we were right here, huh? If I hadn't have died, we would have been back at the ship. Oh well. There's my stuff. Take all. Now let's go drop the rabbit hides and the flax and all that stuff back. What am I going to do about my lack of a sleeping bag? I could always make one of those cheap ones out of leaves. Why don't I do that? We've got the leaves right here. Let me just drop this stuff off first, because we're already heavy. Don't need you. I'll leave the books here. We'll do those another time. They're making us too heavy. Man, it really drives me crazy how the inventory snaps back to the top every time you drop something off. Gotta keep scrolling every single freaking time. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Jackal teeth we don't need. Buckhorn we don't need. Black widow we don't need. All this flax we don't need. 36, 35, 36 flax. That's a lot of flax. Don't need the pumpkin seeds. Okay, good. Now let's... I don't remember what we need to make that cheap little grass sleeping bag, so give me a sec to look at that. Where is it? Linen sleeping bag. Oh! Uh-huh. So as soon as we make linen fabric, we can make a linen sleeping bag, which I'll bet is lighter and provides better sleep restoration. So base restore rate on the hide sleeping bag is 8 energy per hour. The linen is 12 energy per hour. So maybe we should just, instead of... Instead of trying to figure out... Well, we'll quickly make a... Wasn't there a bedroll? There was a bedroll made of leaves, right? Where'd it go? Primitive bed of leaves, smoke signal. Alright, well, anyway. Okay. So maybe, why don't we go back home and... yeah, let's go back to the bird region for a second. Let's make ourselves a linen sleeping bag. And see what else we can make with all this linen that we picked up. Plus, now we have some seeds. We can actually plant something. Let's see if we can refill our water. Yeah, flax, pumpkin seeds. Caiman hide. We should see what we can do with that. This will be our first experience with caiman hide. We need that goat hide back, I think. Clay bricks don't belong out here. Poisonous frog carcass. Not sure what to do with those yet. I mean, it sounds like you make poison arrows with them or something. But fresh rabbit hide can come in. Oh, I'm overloaded now. Okay. The funky new overloaded sound. Leave the rabbit hides here for a sec. Our beautiful new fancy dock. Ain't she purty? We'll bring the cart back out here and bring a bunch more stuff in. Home sweet home. Looks like, let's see, let's fill up our Tegu flask that's almost empty and then put some more salt water in the solar still. Oh, I can't move it all now. ER to take salt water. F to add salt water. R to pick up. F to drop. I may have changed these keys, by the way, so don't, if you're trying to do this at home, you may have different keys. Okay, good enough. Leave our little pot here for filling purposes. Nope, can't do that. Eat something. Nope. Key. Now we had to put that fancy new loom all the way in back, right? Because we didn't have room for it out here. Hi, my friends are here to greet me. Because it looks like one of our lamps has run out of lamp oil. Yep. I don't think I have any lamp oil on me. Nope. Okay, let's check out the loomage. Improved loom. Make me some linen fabric, and we can make a ton, right? That's going to take 16 hours, so we're not going to do all of this today. But let's get started anyway. Yeah, we'll make, I don't know how many that is, but there we go. Okay, it's gotten dark, but we made a bunch of the linen fabric. Now we can probably, in the morning, we will make ourselves a new sleeping bag and see what we can do with the caiman hide and the rabbit hide. And we'll get some, well, we should probably plant some stuff in the farm now. Oh, by the way, on another playthrough, I tried, on my very hard playthrough, I tried building a farm here, and you can build one farm piece here, right next to base. I built mine way the heck over here because I couldn't find a spot that was flat enough. But I never tried that spot back there. And that spot does actually work. Let's see about getting this planted. And then we also got to put some, oh, we put some food in there, so we have some fertilizer now. I think I have some rotten food on me. Oh, 2, and I need 3. So we'll take some of this fertilizer. The fertilizer actually goes in after pumpkin. I have pumpkin seeds on me. I think we have tomato on the ship and some other stuff on the ship that we can plant as well. But let's start with pumpkin. There you go. Cool. Oh, and yes, there's a water tank that we have to keep an eye on too. It's full right now at 14 of 15 clean water. It refills itself automatically if it rains. But if you go for a long stretch with no rain, you have to fill it with your own fresh water. Okay, nighty night. We'll sleep. I need water first. And how about these apples? They're looking like they're getting a little long in the tooth. Okay. Yep. Well, that'll heal us up to the block we now have. I'm reluctant to use another living water at this point because we are running a bit low. All right, let's see. To make the sleeping bag, I'm going to need a needle, and I have 3 iron needles, which I made just for the perk point. Oh, I may have to upgrade this workbench to do that. To do this. Yeah, I bet I do. Linen hood. I have fabric. I have it. What are you talking about? I'm carrying it. I'm not carrying the linen. What happened? I must have done something wrong. I never actually started work on this. Okay. 5 new blueprints unlocked. One of which I hope is that sleeping bag. So, linen hood gives sun, rain, heat, wind, and cold protection. And 7 armor units. Good. And a linithrax, for which we'll need rope made of skin and linen. Pants, linen, good. Okay. And then hunter stuff increases protection from sun and rain. When the full set of hunter clothing is equipped, you receive a special status which makes you less noticeable to animals and reduces stamina cost. It does not mention armor protection. So I assume that making you less noticeable to animals and reducing stamina costs is a trade-off for armor protection. So you'll have to make a decision which one of these 2 new armor sets you want to use. In the meantime, let's get that linen sleeping bag made. We will need 1 tendon, though, which I'm sure we have plenty of tendons somewhere. There's one. And I'm not going to make the rest of the armor set now. We really only came back here to make the sleeping bag. And my armor's in good shape. I don't really need to... There it is. And we only need the improved workbench for this. We don't have to upgrade it. Okay, good. So let's drop the rest of the linen in here. Keep the sleeping bag. Drop the needle. We need these goat hides I'm going to drop in here. The fresh caiman hide. These are fresh. Let's see about getting them tanned up. Processed up anyway. So that we can get them drying and then see what those create. Process caiman hide studied, but the only thing, I'm sure the only thing we unlocked was the ability to now dry the caiman hide. Okay, and we're tired already. And I gotta get some lamp oil. All my lamps are out. Looks like the one in my hut is out too. But we're exhausted. We gotta go to sleep. Let's use some fruit before we go to sleep. And some agua. See you in the morning. Actually, this is the bed, so this is only going to take a few hours to get me back to fully rested. Only 4 hours I have to sleep here. And then we'll get up in the middle of the night and see what else we can do. If we could get the lamps relit, then we can do some work in here. Lamp oil. I'm sure you have some lamp oil somewhere. It's probably out on the ship. Yeah. Okay. Nope, here we go. A bunch of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we'll put 4 in each one of my lamps. 1, 2, 3, 4, and light. Oh, I shouldn't have used the resin. Resin has better uses than as tinder. 1, 2, 3, 4. No tinder. No, I don't want tinder. It won't let me not use the resin as tinder. I would have to drop it off. 1, 2, 3, 4. And light. Okay, good. Now we can see. Now we can do some stuff. Well, we don't really have... We did kind of what we wanted to do, although the rabbit hide was something we wanted to do, but I had to drop that because it was too heavy. Let me drop the... dead scorpion. Let me drop the other processed caiman hide here. And drop off these dried hides. Actually, no, we need animal tendon rope. So let's use these 2 hides to make rope. And then put those in here. Now we have 3, 4, 5 of the tendon ropes. I don't need you. The fertilizer we don't have to use yet, but oh yeah, and the poisonous frog carcass. So what do those do? We never actually looked. Wait, we have to dry them, right? Yeah, okay, so we have to dry them. So let's slap those on a drying thing. Take some coffee beans. Maybe we'll make some coffee before we leave. I don't think we have any coffee on us. Oops. Okay. Dry out those frogs and see what those make. Did I have 5 frogs? 1, 2. Huh. I thought I added it, but apparently I didn't. My bad. Okay. All right. Leave that flax here. And now let's take the cart out to the ship and unload some stuff. Anything in here? We do. Spider carcasses. Nothing I have to leave here. Well, you know what? Yeah, I was going to say we should go back and continue exploring the new region, but you know, we're doing new stuff. We're doing stuff that was added with the update, above and beyond exploring the new regions. So let's bring the books in. And the buckhorn, and this fresh hide, and the black widow carcass. Yeah, you don't really want to watch me juggle inventory, do you? This is going to be kind of boring. I may edit this out. Okay, we've got a few more seeds to plant. Let's get these planted. I wonder if I can move the farm with something growing in it. So I'll move it closer. Move it over to that spot closer to the grotto. I cannot farm. The farm cannot be changed while it still has plants. So let's get this other stuff planted. Coffee we can plant. What else? Bamboo. I don't think we really need bamboo. There's probably better stuff to plant if we have it. Tomato is new. Let's plant that. And that may be it. We haven't found vanilla. We haven't found pepper. Yeah, so I think the bamboo is the only other one we have available right now, and I'm not going to take up a spot with that because that's not something we urgently need to plant. Okay, so leave that there. Hang on, I picked up some rotted food. We can make one more fertilizer here. Oh no, maybe 2. Nope. Okay, and then in terms of other new stuff, we have the rabbit hides, but we're not going to know what we can... Oh, those are probably for the hunting outfit, the hunting armor, the hunter armor set. But we're not going to be able to actually do anything with those until they're dried, and we're still drying the caiman hides. So let's at least get those rabbits processed, and then we'll head back. Okay, those are processed. Drop those, and then I'll be spending some time back here at base drying all this stuff and doing stuff. Okay, eat these before they go bad. They're about to go bad. I mean, letting stuff go bad is no longer a terrible thing, because now that rotten food has a use, it's actually useful to have stuff go bad. We have these dried coffee beans, and let's make some actual coffee before we leave. We're going to need to fill up the water tank with water. Boy, that used up almost all our water. Well, I mean, we got more on the ship. It's fine. Add some of that. Make a fire, and then make coffee. Anybody fancy a trip to Starbucks? Great. Good to have coffee with me. Let me just see if there's anything else I should drop off here before we head back out. I still would like to actually use these. Yeah. Hang on. We're not going to use the seeds. Oh, yeah. What do we do with the peppers now? Peppers are for what? We found a bunch of peppers. And those make the heating ointment. And until we have the linen ready to go... Until we have the linen armor ready to go, which maybe we could do. Should we try doing that? Let me look at my armor. Yeah, my navy coat is almost completely dead. I have no bandolier. I should make one of those. But actually, my existing armor is not in terrible shape. And when the navy coat goes, maybe we can repair it using... Yeah, we can repair it using leather and tendon. So let's not worry about making the linen armor just this second. Should we make the heating ointment as long as we got the fire going? What do we need for that? Soup, fresh soup, mushroom soup, berry compote must be made at the chemistry station. Oh yeah, antiseptic. I may have some alcohol, I may not. Heating ointment. We just need some lard, which we left a buttload of lard on all the animals we killed back at the island. They maybe they're still there when we go back and we can get the lard off of them, because I don't think I have any. I think all my lard has probably gone bad, or we've used it for lamp oil. Okay, well, leaving this here, I'm struggling with what to do with these books. I really want to use them so that we can take advantage of the benefits that they give us. I mean, when I'm playing on my own, I always read them as soon after finding them as possible. So I think we're going to do that. I'll move the peppers. I'm not that excited about the, we can't make the heating ointment, and I'm not that excited about it anyway. Not that excited about the antiseptic at this point because I'm not sure what our alcohol status is. We may have to build a still and make some alcohol. Yeah, I don't see any alcohol. Oh, oh, that's dried lard. Okay. And I've got one bundle of flax left, and where'd all the rest of the linen go? This linen acted weird, didn't it? It's like I thought I made it all. And we had 30 some linen, and it only took 2. And then how much did it take to make... It must have used a lot of linen to make that sleeping bag. but we needed it, so that's okay. Oh, as long as our fire's burning, I'm down to my last steamed bandage, so let's make a few of those before we go. Let's see about refilling our... These won't have any water in them, no. Let's see about refilling our flask. Yeah, a little bit, anyway. I can leave those clay bricks just sitting here on the beach. Let's use some light. We'll use daylight and lamplight to read up these books. We should have plenty of food to be able to do this without too much effort. Can't read much today. We've been doing a lot already, but let's see if we can get another couple of hours of this done. And then go to sleep for a few hours, and then use the lamp in here to do more reading. See, we have a still. We just need to make some alcohol. I don't think I've actually made any yet. Nope, not 13 hours. Only need 3 on my fancy new bed. Well, let's call it 4. And do a bit more reading. 6 hours of reading. Additional unique resources in animal carcasses. Good. The art and use of fencing. Done with that. Can carry up to 3 logs at once. Good. And I think that's probably it for tonight. We read 2.5 hours from that book and then have a sleep. Yeah. Sleepy, sleepy. All of our fruit is almost gone. I gotta get that bread. 3-hour nap. 4. And another book. 6 hours for an astronomy book. Ship container capacity increased by 100%. So those crates on the ship that used to carry 300 now carry 600 each. Another book unlocks the smokehouse recipe. Oh, a new thing to build. And it looks like our cut has become very, very bad, and I don't want to use up all the steamed leaf bandages that we just made. So let's use that buffalo potion that we found back on Silver Island to completely heal up that severe wound. Eat the bread, drink some agua, and go to sleep. Oh, need more than that. Okay, we're almost through these books, guys. Sorry, but I did want to do this with you so that you were able to see what these books do. The drying recipe, drying food, doesn't require salt. That's good. So now you can just throw the meat on there. You don't have to put any salt on it. We have tons of salt from the solar distiller, so it's not that big of a gain, but it does help. Okay, good, cool. So we are good to go here. I just want to... It hasn't rained since we've been here, so I want to check the water in our farm before we leave, and then drop off a couple of things. Like, I don't need the needle anymore. A couple other... I don't need the buckhorn right now, so I'm going to drop that off back at the base, and then we'll go back to Silver Island. Water tank down to about half full. So yeah, let's fill that up. And then see, so we got 6 slots total. We got coffee, pumpkin, and tomato growing. and it tells you how much water is going to be required for it to grow. 3 water for this, 4 for that, 5 for that. And then once it's grown, then you add the fertilizer and harvest. You harvest and then add the fertilizer, and then it speeds up the replenishment rate. We can also upgrade it. Unfortunately, shoot, I forgot. You can't upgrade it while it's growing plants. So we're gonna have to wait until that first batch of plants is grown before we upgrade it. And you know what? I think we're going to call it an episode here. I predicted that exploring Silver Island was going to take at least 2 episodes, and we've barely scratched the surface as far as I can tell. So we'll call it an episode here, and then we'll start at the start of the next episode. We'll head back to Silver Island and continue exploring it. Okay? So thanks for watching, everybody. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Now that we have our linen sleeping bag, we'll be heading back to Silver Island. Stay safe, survivors.